Okay, let's do another screwdriver. I just wanted to make the note, remember, I lost the beginning intro of the other screwdriver video, but oh well, at least you get to see how I did it. I mean, you can't go back and reshoot it, it got lost somehow. We're going to clean this up with various tools. We have to find our little polishing oils that we use in our dremel. We've got a container somewhere, so we're on the hunt, and we will find them. Okay, tools of the trade. We're using our new scraping tool to get down and get some of that gunk out of there. We use some Goo Gone because simple green on a Q-tip would not scrub it out. There's paint in there. There's gray paint all over the letters if I could see it. If that looks dark where it says RUG, that's the screwdriver inside of there. See? There might be a little bit in the G left, but if I could find it. There's my bent X-Acto knife blade I use as a pick. I've used a sewing needle, but this is better to pick and drag. There was a lot of paint in here. You could probably see a little bit left here somewhere. I still got to work on that. See the S and the A? I just can't get it out. I'd have to go hunt for a sewing needle because I don't want to polish it until it's clean. That's 1,000 grit sandpaper. I'll use a little more rougher type stuff to do the tip. But it fits these screws. Oh, I found this looking for a buffing tool. It's a big emery stone. Look at that. I was using them little ones. I'm running out. You got to buy a kit to get them. If you want to spend enough bucks on Amazon, you could probably buy 100 of them. But you know I've got 100 sanding rolls, and you know I've got 100 plus whatever them big cutting discs, and all these different polishing things I bought last year. So let's get back to work. Let's see if we get some more out of it before we flitz that plastic handle. That's cheapy old purple pad you buy in the store. The ones that were sent to me, they're a lot better than those. And that's the best you can get in a store is the purple 3M. They're still not really heavy duty for rusty metal. But for little stuff, they work good. Back to work. Got enough info. You see what I'm using. See how we're almost gone? We barely put a Q-tip in there. We're making that one. That's just to take off goo from labels and try to get paint because you can't use goof off. It has acetone. It will melt plastic. So someday we're going to do that experiment. The guy told me. He said, dip this in acetone like a screwdriver handle, pull it out, let it hang. He's seen a video when I made it with the fact, and it will come out shiny when it dries. We're going to do it with an old screwdriver. We will do that experiment before winter is over. So back to work. Running at this direction while spinning the screwdriver shank. That's about as highly as polished as you're going to get besides regular polish, but that was 1,000 grit. You can see where it's rough, but I got all the rust off. I'm really aggressive on that. If I can back off. The tip's okay. You see how rough they made screwdrivers back then? See like that flashing and stuff? I may take some of that off. I do not know if I'm going to or not. I'm going to try to. I do have a diamond file. Let's grab it real quick and we'll go on with it. We do have our diamond file, which we do a lot with. It will file knives and sharpen saw blades. And if you don't have one, you don't know what you're missing because this will do those Japanese back saws and everything. What a nice file they have. It is worth the money. It is made in Japan. Found it on the internet. You can find them all over. Well, we did the best we could. We used polish, that to polish, and this is to finally buff it. And we run these slow enough now to where you can almost stall it touching the plastic if you're up too hard. So you're not going to melt your plastic. You just have to learn the speed and your limits. But I made more dirt than I can't get out from the polish. And there's a few spots where I was digging with the X-Acto knife to get all the nasty paint out. Right there's one of them. See it? You're not going to polish that out without a lot of work. But it's a working tool. So that's buff with the emery stone. That's the factory forged molding stuff. We're not going to try to take that out. You'd be changing the shape of the screwdriver. See that? I did diamond file it and flatten the tip a little bit, which you never get to focus in. I'll try to take a picture. So it's squared. Okay, thanks for watching. This was a nice little project, and it's a handy screwdriver. It will fit the screw things on my Dremel and other stuff. Something to have in the pencil caddy. See, I got my little thing here that I made. It's something to keep in there when you need a little screwdriver. That's it. We're out of here.